get him here. There's the first whitetails of 2011 for us on this winter hunt. We're at the end of the season here, up in the snow, hoping that the migrations of whitetails head down the valley here. We've seen a bunch of muleys coming in, but that's the first whitetails. We saw one, Mark spotted one, he showed me, it was schmucked pretty hard roadkill. We're just gonna go into camp, get set up. Tomorrow we start hunting. That's another doe, and another doe. Cool though, we're seeing deer. I'm hiking up through the snow, it's a little over a foot deep. And I see it looked like a wide frame 8-point, but I don't even know what it was, to tell you the truth. But the buck just ran right out of here, ran right up here like this. So I ran right up here around there and hoped that it was going to be clear because I could see it was all thick right here, but on the other side it looks like I could see light. So I ran right up here, up around this corner here. When I got her up around the corner, I could see it running at about 120 yards way up there, running across an open. So I thought I gotta pull a Hail Mary on him. Full run out deer running. So I just burned up here. My lungs were huffing and puffing. I shot at him way up there. He was way up there going into that timber. He was probably about 30-40 yards from that timber when I shot him. Probably about 120, 130 yard shot, just where I like it. Between 100 and 170 yards, my favorite shots. So, let's go. Actually, I'll give him another 5 or 10 minutes. It's been about 8 minutes now because I hiked back down here. I threw my gloves off because I wanted to have bare hands to shoot. So I came back down and looked for my gloves. I found one there and one down here. But we'll give him a little bit. And then I'll hike up there and see if we got blood in the snow. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. Just gonna hike up here to where I seen him, where I shot first, and we'll go see if I got any pink or red snow. If I got that, there's a good chance I got a buck, folks. This is only my first morning hunt here. I hunted last night for about an hour and a half. I put out a trail camera. My best friend Mark told me he saw deer up here. So I thought, well, I'll come up here and try a morning hunt. And just down right over here, I saw a buck. I pushed him out of these Christmas trees, these thick Christmas trees. And that's where the buck was running. So I ran around these Christmas trees rather than trying to run through that. But he was booking right up there. He wasn't running that fast, he was just doing a slow little trot. He kind of was looking back for me to see what I was. I don't think he knew what I was. I put him out of the bushes. He was a little taken. He might have been bedded in there. Okay, he ran right up here. Somewhere up here is where I first shot. Oh, look at that. I hit him. This is where I must have shot. See, he turned here. I smoked him. What kind of blood is that? Hair? Blood? Is that frothy or what? It's hard to tell. There's a bit of blood there. Oh, there's more blood. Oh, he's leaking now. I think I got myself a buck, you guys. He's leaking. He's leaking pretty good. I don't think you can go that far if you keep pumping blood out like that. But he's running uphill. Oh, look at him spraying here. I must have him. Look at that. That's a good sign. Hopefully I got him. I thought he was going to run in that timber. Lots of blood here though. Runs right by all the rubs. Might not have hit him very good though, he's bleeding good, but... Oh, there he is right there. I got him. When you see antlers sticking out of the air like that, you feel pretty good. I thought he was a half decently wide deer. I didn't know how big he was, but he looked like a mainframe 8 to me from back there. That's a nice buck. Oh, he's a 5 on this side. Little crab claw 5. That is a nice deer, folks. That is a nice deer. Well done, Kyle. Excellente. Absolute beautiful deer. I love that he's been rubbing like that. That's just too cool. You know, it's cold out, even though it's not as bad as yesterday. My water's freezing. That's okay. It's all in the name of fun, right? Some people like to put ice in their water anyway. It's nice chewing on some ice. She's winter. My quad is tightly nestled in some snow down there. Not quite red-green, eh? That's okay. That was fun. It's a little more like Jeremiah Johnson than red-green, but good deal. Got a whitetail down in 2011. Now we can go to Saskatchewan and try and double up. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see what else we can see on this trip. But right now I got some gutting to do, a tag to fill out, and try and get her down to where my quad is down there, a couple 100 yards, not too far. Downhill in the snow mostly. A little bit of logs and crap to get over, but pretty easy going. Gotta like it. Just a beauty. Just a beauty. Big body. Lots of fun. It's pretty wide. Not very tall, but pretty wide. I just didn't have enough time to make a decision, so I said, what if I don't see anything else? I've had so much bad luck whitetail hunting because I like to hike around, eh? You should sit still, but that's not as challenging and it's not as much fun just sitting there ambushing them. I'd rather go for a hike and try and outbeat them, outsmart them, or get the shot off, and I did it on this guy. I beat him. First man to ever lay hands on those antlers. Just a beauty. Hope you guys are having lots of luck out there too. There's lots of deer. Lots of whitetails. My friends Jason and Colin and Kurt and Bob, they're all going mule deer hunting this Saturday. So hopefully they have some good luck. And who knows, if Mark gets one down in the next little bit, maybe we'll go mule deer hunting before we go to Saskatchewan. Wouldn't that be something? I still got bear tags, cougar tags, bobcat tags. I got so many tags, lynx tags, and I got everything under the sun. Moose tags and caribou tags and elk tags and mule deer tags. I got more tags than anybody I know. And I was starting to worry that I bought too many tags and maybe I was giving myself bad luck, but we put the kibosh to that scenario. I got one out to the ears, even a little wider than the ears maybe. Looks like he's close to 19 inches wide. It's a nice wide, mature buck. I like how wide his main beams are, eh? Like, look at my finger. That is very thick up top, eh? He's very thick. I got big hands. I'm a pretty big man, but that's thicker than my fingers. Beauty deer. You know what's funny is I'm sticking to I always seem to get deer with busted antlers. I think my whitetail last year had a broken off antler on this same side, on the right side. And now I got the right side broken brow tine. Broken G2. That's okay. I like him with character. I like him. This guy's a scrapper, just like a lot of the bucks I like to get. As long as they're mature and they've had their girlfriends and got their genes out into the pool, I'm happy. And that's a beautiful buck. I'll take that buck any day. Thank you very much. Want to see something cool? Look at all these tags I got. Moose tag, elk tag, mule deer tag, black bear tag, cougar tag, mountain goat tag, caribou tag. I got a mountain sheep tag. I got a whitetail tag, which we're about to fill out. A bobcat tag. I got a lynx tag, and I didn't bother buying. These are all extra pages because I didn't have enough room in my license. Most people don't buy that many tags, but I'm an avid outdoorsman, as you all know. That's why they call me an avid hunter, because I am an avid hunter. I hunt 12 months of the year with my trail cameras, bears in the spring, turkeys, everything. I love it all. So let's fill out this whitetail tag. We're talking about antlered, we're talking November. I was gutting it here and I noticed that there's a lot of dark blood, so I was like, took the whole side and bottom of his heart right off. So that deer was mine for sure. So unfortunately Mike doesn't have a heart to eat because Mike loves these hearts, but a good day in the snow. Love hunting whitetails in the snow. Got the liver for Mike, but I guess he doesn't get the heart. It's pretty blown up. We'll leave that for the wolves, cougars, all the critters. Gotta watch out in case the bears come right now. There's grizzlies up here and there's black bears, and one of my friends shot a deer 5 days ago here and he got charged by a small grizzly. It did a couple of false charges at him and telling him to get out of Dodge, so he barely got the deer gutted and just didn't even finish gutting it, and he just got it the heck off the hill and got away from the gut so that the bears could have it. And then he felt safer. Well, Brian and Slade are hunting just down from here, about 40 kilometers down, I think, from here. And hopefully they got one too. But as you can see, Slade, I got blood under my fingernails. I got blood all up my hands, actually. We got a big buck down. Big buck. Pretty heavy still, even when it's gut. That's pretty big. Took all I could get to get him up on top of there. Sticking quite a bit off both ends. It's a big deer. Like I said, I know they get bigger, but that's pretty big. Big enough for this kid. Big enough to come home on my quad. My very first morning of whitetail hunting with my new quad. And we got a big buck on the quad already. Right on. Very cool. Very nice. Wood. It doesn't have the time like I told you. I'll take if I get one with two. I wasn't even sure. I didn't have much time to judge, but I knew he was fairly wide. I was like, well, that's a breeding buck. He's got green crap in there for rubbing.